John Krause wants to know about my observations of people traveling with a guitar. And trying to think. I think I tried to buy a guitar in Colombia. They were handmade ones, and I was trying to buy one. I didn't get it done. But I was pretty broke at the time, so probably didn't buy it because I was broke. The country of Colombia. Bogota. There's places on the planet where they sell certain types of things. Some places make guitars, some places make different things. So it's really quite fun if you go to these places where they actually are making these things. Okay, my observations on guitars is probably that 80% of the people carrying guitar want to learn how to play guitar. I play guitar a little. I can play Blackbird Singing in the Dead of Night, which was quite proud of that. Most people are trying to learn to play guitar, and they're not really very good at playing guitar. There's some kind of eat, pray, and love, or whatever, Julia Roberts romantic backpacker with a guitar on his back, walking down a road to nowhere with the sun setting in his thing. It's a cliched stereotype thing that people try to go live, and it really don't work that way. But first of all, we don't walk that much. We're on buses. But I guess guitars, surfboards, golf clubs, there are certain things that, you know, if you carry on a bus or plane, they sort of accommodate you. And paintings. People have their guitar pointed in my face in Guatemala, like hanging out, and I'm like picking it up and putting it over there. You don't have the right to, you know. People with the guitar think that somehow that gives them a special status, and what gives them a special status is when they sing a song really, really well. I watched a guy in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, that was singing a song he wrote that was superb. I've watched some singers in some isolated places. There's a guy, an old guy, that sailed around the world as a solo guy that sailed a boat around the world. And he would stop in these cities with ports and play, I think he played a saxophone. I was on the Panama Canal with him, and he was funding his trip. I mean, most of the people that are giving to the guitar players or the piano players are giving donations. There's no doubt that if you go into a heavy tourist area, I mean, this is the hard part. If you want to travel and you only want to go to the heavy tourist areas, you can probably make good money. Because truthfully, Americans want to go to Europe and they want to hear Americans. They don't really want to hear Germans, even though they said it. They feel very uncomfortable listening to a German song. And so they get homesick and they want to hear an American song. So all the expat communities, I was just in Sosua a while back, and there was some guy that did, you know, some handicapped guy that sang American songs, and everybody went to this American restaurant and everybody sang. Because the expats living abroad don't want to live in, they don't want to live in Sosua, Dominican Republic. They want to live in an American colony inside this country and have all the benefits of living there. So the way to make money is to find an American colony. Again, I'll say it again. We have 100 of these places listed out on the website, and they're the 100 biggest American colonies on the planet, right? Not America. That's not true. There's some of them that are extreme, and then some of them are low, but they're basically where expats hang out. There really is no American colony in Togo. There is a bunch of French colony, and there's a small group of Americans that hang around and sort of are, you know, inbred, that hang around in Lomé. And you always have the American Embassy group, which is one other thing, and then you have the Soldiers Abroad, the American Legion group, which would be a great place to go play the guitar for. But if you can make money with your guitar in America, it'll be a lot easier making money abroad, but you should be able to do it in America, and if you can do it, then you should be able to do it. Trying to find these jobs is going to be tough. They're not going to, they're going to try to pay you $10 a night, and you're going to want 150. You're never going to make, to hire somebody to sing in a bar in almost the Caribbean, I don't think they probably pay more than $50 a night. If you can get on the cruise ship stuff, if you can get into the 5-star hotel stuff, and you can prove that you can make a bunch of old people happy sitting there, because that's where the money's at, making a bunch of very old people, 65 to 70-year-old, happy and singing along. And I would think you'd do better if you actually wanted to make money with music, is to bring along a karaoke machine. There's nothing wrong with this. It's a very perfect way. You definitely need to learn to live in $10 hotels to do this, though, because you're not going to ever make money like a thing. But you can go to Europe, and if you're a really good singer, there's always a need for you. But American contrary to what you think, they don't want to hear. They want to hear like the golden oldies. You have a lot of people. Most expats are over 45. It's not full of kids. And the kids all think they're just too busy being busy, right? And so expat colonies are full of people over 45, 50, and they're wanting to listen to American music that they know, like the Beatles and, I don't know, different singers that are, mainstream America and these kind of groups. They don't want to hear, definitely don't want to, I never heard heavy rock or, hard, guitar solo stuff. It's always been, country rock in a way. And it's good, but if you can make money in America, you probably can sort of survive abroad. Try to think about trades, though. Trade living in a hotel for playing a guitar. That would be much easier than getting actual cash. I'm sure that a lot of hotels if you can see like 5 to 10 expats hanging around in the bar of the hotel, and you say you want a free room, they probably would give you a free room. And this would be an easy trade. To actually get cash is going to be more difficult. But then you put the guitar out and, get the 10. They're going to tip you like they would in America. They're not going to tip you like they should be doing for the country. And you put your guitar out and you say you want thing, and make sure it's obvious that you want cash. You need cash. They're not going to, everybody feels sorry for artists, right? Great. Have fun.
Tonight, let's flip a coin.